The BAPE Star Wars collab will be dropping August 1st. Like this video and subscribe for more resale predictions and drop lists just like this one. First up, we got the BAPE Star Wars Boba Fett Bear Brick. I think this one looks really nice. I think this is probably going to have the best resale out of all of them. I'm guessing that these are going to retail for around $150, but with shipping and everything, it's probably going to come out to around $200 just because BAPE shipping is so expensive. Either way, I think these are really nice. I definitely think there should be some resale on these. I would say these are the most resellable item of the whole drop, but these are probably going to get botted and just eaten. So I don't think that they will be easy to cop at all. But if you can, go for these because these are probably going to sell for like $300 at least. So there is money to be made. Next up, we got this BAPE Baby MILO little Boba Fett character. And I think this one looks pretty cool. I think this one's going to be a little bit lower for retail, probably around $70 to $80. But I think resale price on this is going to be a little bit lower as well. I think it's probably going to be around $150. So I wouldn't suggest going for this one for resale, but I definitely think it is a really cool item. And I definitely think it is a pretty cool personal item, and especially if you like BAPE and you like Star Wars, just a great item to get. Next up, we got the BAPE Star Wars Darth Vader tee. I think this one looks really nice. I definitely think this is one of the better items in the collab. I think I would 100% buy this if the retail was actually like somewhat reasonable. If it was like $60 for one of these, I would 100% buy this. But since they're like $115 and with shipping and everything, it's going to be like $150. It's just not worth it for, in my opinion, to get it. And I think these are going to sell out and probably resell for a little bit more, maybe like $170. But I just don't really think it's going to be worth it for the resale value. Next up, we got these Star Wars BAPE tee. This is probably my favorite tee in the whole collection. I just feel like this one looks absolutely insane. And I feel like if prices were just a little bit better, I would 100% cop this. This just looks so heat in my opinion. I definitely like the black version a little bit better because I feel like just everything pops on that. But I think both colorways are really nice. And I just think this like one of the best tees I've ever seen like BAPE drop. And I just think it's an amazing t-shirt overall. Next up, we got another BAPE Star Wars t-shirt. This one's going to be like the dark side. I don't think this one's this cool, and I don't think any of these rest of these will resell just because of the retail and everything. Like, it just exponentially being increased by like shipping and everything like that, and just retail being so high. I just don't think these are really worth it, but maybe you can like find some Star Wars collector to sell it off to, but I don't really think these are going to resell just because they don't look that great in my opinion. And they're just kind of like some boring Baby MILO t-shirts. Next up, we got the BAPE Star Wars Chewbacca t-shirt. And there's R2-D2 and C-3PO also on there. I think this one's another boring one. I just feel like what's the point of just buying this when you can buy two other shirts, which I feel like are way more heat. But either way, these are probably not going to do that good for resale. So I wouldn't suggest picking it up for resale. But I definitely think it is a pretty cool personal to get, and it will sell out. So if you want it for personal, you got to be on this site on BAPE, us.bape.com at the time it actually drops. Next up, we got the Yoda Baby MILO and R2-D2. This is like the light side tee. I think this one looks pretty cool. I really like Yoda on it, but I wish they just did a little bit more justice to these tees instead of just making them all Baby MILO ones, because I feel like Baby MILO just doesn't look good at all. I mean, there's some shirts with him that are like kind of nice, but I just feel like all these are just really boring, and they're just like throwing Star Wars on just to, you know, make a quick sale. Either way, this one isn't that bad, but just retails way too high for these. Next up, we got the Droid BAPE Star Wars tee. I don't think this one looks that good, and I feel like they just didn't do justice to a lot of these tees just because they made them all Baby MILO. But either way, I think this one's a little bit better than some of these other ones, just because there's also a back logo, but I think that could also increase the retail. So I definitely think there's no reason to go for this one, just because the design's not that good, and it's just like it's going to be way too high for retail. So there's no point to go for a lot of these, but I think some of these are going to be good personals, and definitely go for the Bear Brick because that is going to resell for some good money. Alright, if you want to join a really good Discord for free, there's a link in the description to my Discord. In my Discord, we got monitors, we got slots, we basically got everything, and I think it's just a really good community to join, and especially because it's free. Like with anything that's free, you can just get it, or you could leave. So with something that's free and provides actual value, you kind of have to join it. So Also, you can leave whenever you want. So if you don't like it, you don't like the notifications anymore, you can just leave. But since it's something that's free, it's not like you wasted anything on it. So join the group. There's a link in the description. There's a lot of information in there. We got basically everything in there. Anything you could want sneaker-wise, it's in there. And we got monitors. We got everything you'd want. If you're a sneaker reseller, if you're just any kind of reseller, we got monitors, we got slots, we got a marketplace, we got tickets, we got everything. Anything you can want, we got it.